Hi, John Wells here. Today's video is all about Alicante Airport. You're going to find it in the Costa Blanca of Spain. It's one of the major ones that you'll fly into if you want to go to somewhere like Benidorm, for instance. I had to pick somebody up there the other week, so I thought I'd film myself driving into the car park, walking across from the car park to the airport. I met somebody down in arrivals when they came in. I had half an hour to spare, so I did a bit of filming on the top deck. That's where you'll go up for departures, and I'm going to show you around there a little bit. And I've also found some additional video on YouTube. I'll put a link below in the description to the original footage. There's a girl there and she did some filming the other side because she was traveling out of Alicante, a place where I can't go because I wasn't traveling out, and it shows you a little bit of what's on the other side with regards to cafes, restaurants, shops, and all the amenities that are available to you as you're traveling out. As ever, if there's anything you enjoy about this video, don't forget, hit that like button. It's always appreciated. Better still, you can subscribe. I'll put a subscribe thing up here somewhere. Well, the button actually is down there below the screen. And if you do that, it's appreciated. And next to that, you're going to find a little icon of a bell. If you click on that, what that will do, that will notify you of all my future videos that I put up here on YouTube. So let's get on straight into the video. So you've made it to the airport junction. Next thing, parking. Head downhill and you're heading for the multi-storey car park. That's where you want to be. Very easy to find. You're downhill all the way and you have a sharp left-hand turn. On the right-hand side you can see some buses. That's because there's a bus station on the ground floor. That's where you would get buses to places such as Benidorm or Playa Flamenca, for instance. If you carry on down this road, you'll end up going around the car park, up a hill, and ending up back on the motorway junction where you started. We've turned left and we're heading into the multi-storey car park. As you can see, the car in front is waiting for the barriers to go up. Up go the barrier, you follow it through and stop just before the barrier. You can see there's a camera a little high up, that's looking down at the car and the passenger, and there's a camera low down. This is noting your number plate. All you have to do is lean out the window and retrieve the ticket. You don't even have to push a button. Hold onto the ticket, you need that to get out. When you find a parking space, you want a green light, that shows you there's a space available. A red light shows you that there's no space available, and the blue is for disabled parking. So you've got that far. Now you've got to find your way up to level 4. Hunt around and you will find big doors that say terminal, a bit like this one. This one's on the second floor. I'm going to be heading up to the 4th floor. On this floor there happens to be a ticket machine, so on your way out you can get your ticket electronically scanned so you can leave, and there's going to be 3 lifts. Decent size these are, so if you're in a wheelchair or there's got a lot of luggage, you can get up there easily. Opposite those lifts there's a stairwell that goes up and down to all these floors if you're feeling fit and want to walk. The 4th floor is where you'll find lots of car park ticket machines, a manned office, and a display board telling you what flights are coming in, when and where, and what time they're due. But we come to some sliding doors, and this is the walkway between the multi-storey car park and the airport proper. If we look down on the ground floor, there are the buses that we passed on the way in, because that's where the bus station is, right down there on the ground floor. The next floor up, you can see some taxis there. We'll have another look at those in a couple of seconds, because as I walk further along this passageway, I cross over to the left-hand side, and down there you can see all the taxis queued up outside the doors, because that's where arrivals actually come in. So if you haven't got anyone booked to pick you up, you go out there, ask a taxi where you want to go, and he'll take you. We'll speed the film up a little bit here and get to the end of this walkway where there are a couple more sliding doors. You can see escalators going up, there are also escalators going down. If you go down one floor, that's arrivals, but as you can see, we're going to go up, and this is for departures. It's very much like any other airport you've ever been to, a huge expanse area, check-in desks all over the place. It's well signposted. You're going to find loads and loads of those display televisions telling you what planes are coming in, where they're going, and what desk you need to book into. Other things you're going to find up on this floor are things like a bureau de change. There's one of those service areas where they wrap your luggage in tons and tons of shrink wrap, which supposedly stops people from breaking into your luggage when it's out of your sight. You will see lots of people walking around in orange tops. Most of those are various workers at the airport. Most of them, I'm sure, can assist you. They'll speak various languages, and you will see some with a wheelchair symbol on their back, so they'll be helping people along with wheelchairs. There's a Burger King up on the top and another kind of restaurant. You're going to find lots and lots of ATM machines, automatic machines where you can automatically book your ticket. If we have a quick look here outside of departures, this is an area where if you drive up the departures ramp instead of coming down to arrivals, there's a barrier, you can drive in there, there's a parking zone just off of camera here, and you get something like 8 or 10 minutes free parking, no charge. This is where you can let people off and say goodbye to friends and relatives so they can go and get their plane. And if they go behind the Costa Cafe area, that's where the main door is going into the departures area. So here we are on the other side of the check-in desks. This is footage I'm relying on because I haven't been out of Spain for over 10 years. So I found this footage, I've been given permission to use it, so I'll kind of just talk my way through it as we go. As you can see, there's a Burger King, and I'm assuming all of the other high street names you would expect to see. There's going to be a number of shops and stores selling all those sort of trinkets and things that you think would be very useful but you never use. What else do we have here? In the distance there's a Subway cafe. Obviously there's lots of seating all over the place. ATM machines, I've seen a numerous amount of those. Designer stores such as Desacqua. What have we got there? LOL Sweets, so I shall assume they sell sweets. Next to that is Super Skunk, one of those strange shops that sells things that you think you need, and again you get home and think, why did I buy that? And next to that appears to be a cosmetic store. I love going past those because they always smell nice. And next to that is a Swarovski shop, I can't pronounce it. One of those places where you buy all those little pretty glass jewel things and collector's items. As you can see, if you carry on around, there are an endless array of cafes, bars, restaurants. This is obviously the area where you can actually board your plane, judging by all the people on the left hand side there. And I've pretty much run out of things to say, so I'm going to leave you looking at this board showing all the planes that are going out and what time they're due to go, and I'll leave you with some music. And as ever, once again, I will say, if you've enjoyed anything of this video, give me a like. Also, hit the subscribe and also click on that notification bell to be notified of any of videos that I put up in the future. The other thing I will do, just below in the descriptions, you're going to find a link to the original footage that I'm using here. Like I say, this is the footage, the other side of the check-in desks. So until my next video, bye for now.